As people will see, I am clear about what I want to do. I know what I think the country needs. I am ready to lead and I'm ready to make a difference.
Are you a bit nervous?
Well, it's obviously a big thing, isn't it, to step up in this way. But I think I've got to have a degree of that. If you weren't, you wouldn't be human. But you know, I've been in politics a long time. I do bring a lot of experience to this, particularly from the ground up as Mayor of Greater Manchester. I think that will make a difference in the way that I go about this role. So, of course, the nerves are there, but you know, I'm also confident in what I'm doing, in what I'm about, and as I say, I'm ready. Well, the problem was down significantly from when I came in as Mayor in Greater Manchester. Some of the issues that you mentioned were outside of our control, but what I learned was we ran a scheme every night, 600 beds, called A Bed Every Night, and we funded it through various different ways, but we were the only place that was doing it. And you won't be able to get the numbers down if you're the only place, and other cities, people are coming to Manchester. So it taught me that the only way is to do this together. Everybody pulling in the same direction, everyone in, as we did in the pandemic, because we did bring people inside in the pandemic. And that's what I'm saying as I go into government today. We did it then, we can do it now, get the basics right, put a care for people at the heart of everything that we do, and just get this country working as it should again.
Okay.
Well, we're in a parliamentary democracy, and as we've seen through time, if somebody can command the majority of the MPs in the House of Commons, obviously they then have the legitimacy to lead things forward. And I will lead forward consistent with the manifesto, which also talked about change. And I now want to work on the platform that Keir Starmer has left to deliver that change, a massive change in our politics. That's what Number 10 North is about, taking the power out of Westminster and Whitehall into every postcode in the land, and from there building a new economy. And that's what I will talk about today, putting the basics under stronger public control to make them affordable to people again, reindustrialising Britain, using public procurement to back British industry. These are big changes. They are the biggest changes in 40 years. We've had 40 years of trickle-down economics, which hasn't trickled down very much at all to many parts of Britain. You go up and down the country, you can see high streets in decline, communities that never recovered from the deindustrialisation of the 1980s. And this is what I'm about changing. I will stick to the manifesto. I will be bold and I will be true to what it says, but there are big changes that I can implement coming from that manifesto. It is about a new political model. It is about a new economic model for the country. Well, I just reject that entirely. They haven't come from my team, and I'm appalled at those briefings. I'm appalled at any colleague being on the receiving end of an anonymous briefing. And coming back to Westminster, I kind of see that having gone to another level, and it really does demean our politics. And you know, for me, that is what I'm coming in to change, to get some kind of respect back, some teamwork going. And that's not just within the Labour Party. I'm talking about a different type of politics. You know what I feel very strongly? I don't believe politicians get the right to stand on someone's doorstep and point fingers at everyone else when all politics has not been working for people. All parties have failed in one way or another. You don't get the right to point fingers when you've not been good enough yourselves, and that's what I'm coming in with, that honesty, and myself included. My generation of politicians hasn't been good enough. Things have been in flux for a long time now. We all have to be better, and that's my message. We have to change the way we do politics, turn the country around. You know, nobody can be happy with the fact that we're seeing all of this turbulence, and I'm conscious that I'm the 6th person to walk up Downing Street in the last decade. That isn't good enough. We need to be better. We will be better. Those will be my first calls, and I'll be making very clear later today to President Zelensky that, you know, there is no change. I will be with him 100%, as Keir Starmer has been, and Keir has done really quite an incredible job in not just backing Ukraine, but being there in a personal way, and I will be absolutely there for him in the same way. I've worked with Ukrainian mayors over the last few years. I've built a network of support for Ukrainian mayors. I take all of that experience into my new role, and President Zelensky will be left in no doubt whatsoever that Britain's support is steadfast, it is resolute, it will be there for him, and I will be there for him personally too. Well, I'm feeling ready. I've had a long journey to this point, but I am ready to lead. I know what I want to do. There's a reason why I'm here at the shelter in Victoria this morning, an amazing shelter that supports people who are street homeless, people recovering from homelessness. It was the best place to start, to kind of see what is being done here, the lives that are being turned around. And it's not just about, me going into a job, it's about what you're going to do with it. Do you have a plan? Am I going to back places like this so that they can do more? That is what it's all about. As people will see, I am clear about what I want to do. I know what I think the country needs. I am ready to lead, and I'm ready to make a difference.
Are you a bit nervous?
Well, it's obviously a big thing, isn't it, to step up in this way. But I think I've got to have a degree of that. If you weren't, you wouldn't be human. But I've been in politics a long time. I do bring a lot of experience to this, particularly from the ground up as Mayor of Greater Manchester. I think that will make a difference in the way that I go about this role. So, of course, the nerves are there, but I'm also confident in what I'm doing, in what I'm about, and as I say, I'm ready.
Andy Burnham, thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
If you can't get in there, where do you go outside to eat?
On volunteering so that everybody that comes here can be a part of the journey, part of the experience essentially.
Contribute and make recommendations to structure the area.
Very comfortable.
In a better place. I've seen so many lives change through the doors of the passage. So, yeah.
They need more support, particularly with the cost of living. It does give us that flexibility, that autonomy, and our values are so important.
Has it been known to?
To be fair, I do either a lunch or a breakfast.
Shopping technique has ever had such scrutiny, but I'm sure there'll be some people on social media commenting on
something to say.
They always do.
Layering, yeah?
Yeah, get them on a tray, won't you?
When the numbers we saw out there today, would that be?
We've got some people that are in that accommodation. They're in there for a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's looking at water from today to relax. I mean, a lot of time, yeah.
No.
I hope you had a little bit of time on the weekend.
I do.
Should I do another one for that?
Yeah, I've got another tray here.
Well, I mean, what an opportunity,
It is an opportunity, and through my work as mayor, I don't know if it helps, but I've seen your world from the ground, if you like, when I was the mayor. Like Sadiq, I saw things from more the ground up, and when you've had that experience, you can do something when you go back at the national level. Yeah.
It's that hope point. People, that's what's absent at the moment. It's just people need a little bit of hope.